Hi guys. So I thought I would give a little bit of information from my point of view about this control, right? So it looks like we had everyone who participated in the survey um, gave an opinion about how much control the teacher has over content and skills. And it looks like a little to some is there in the middle is the majority, where a lot and none received each a vote as well. I think it's really interesting to consider this question about how much control you have. I also I made a word cloud here. Just to see how the words kind of popped out. And obviously, teachers teach students in Common Core, the first one. So I think there's some of those tinier words that aren't um, quite as big are interesting, right? So we've got the word forced, we've got the word development, responsible, innovative, performative, right? So curriculum. So sometimes I like to make word clouds in order to kind of see what pops out. I do that often when I'm when I'm trying to think about certain things. So this is just maybe something you'll use in your own classroom. So, but here's some of the things that you had to say that that teachers have some control, right? And I think that is actually the truth. So I think there is a great amount of power that you have over the ways that you get to teach. It may not always be in the content and it may not always be the skills you're teaching, but you have a lot of joy and a lot of creative license, I think. But that takes time. And so sometimes as a beginning teacher, it can be kind of frustrating because we have this idealistic view of what we think that we'll be able to do in our classrooms that doesn't always match up with the reality. So, yeah, I do think though that as you grow in this career, that this changes a bit, and I would say it goes from being a little to some to even a lot, depending on where you are, which I think is also a really important thing to consider. And by where you are, I mean the type of school system that you decide to work in, or the school itself, the philosophy and the ideology of the school. What do they value? And I think that goes into a little bit of your control. All right. Thanks, guys.